How to bulletproof your relationship and ensure that it does not fail. That is the topic of this morning's morning motivation. I appreciate all of y'all joining in with me this morning. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Mark and I am an author. And if you are in a relationship with somebody, with a significant other, and you care about it, and you want to make sure that it stands the test of time and it lasts, well, you want to watch this video, because in this video today, I'm going to take a few moments this morning and explain to you exactly how to make that happen. Today's thought comes from my daily guide, my morning motivation book, daily devotional book called Up Your Averages, a daily guide to improving the quality of your personal relationship. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, you have to understand the principle of a good, healthy relationship. The man takes care of his woman. The woman takes care of her man. Neither one is more important than the other one. They both work together to build an empire. They both work together to succeed. That's the underlying principle. The success of your relationship rests solely on two people, you and your significant other. Period. All the distractions aside, that's what it comes down to. What are the two of you doing to ensure that your relationship lasts? It's not a single effort. It's a joint effort. Marriage is not 50-50. A relationship is not 50-50. That's a common misconception. I put in 50, you put in 50, and we have 100%. No. Marriage is 100-100. A successful relationship is 100%. It's both parties of the relationship giving all that they got to make sure that it works, to make sure that you overcome, and to make sure that it lasts. There are going to be times when your partner is down and you're going to have to shoulder the load. It's just a fact. There's going to be times when your partner is not able to do all that you expect them to do, or need them to do, or want them to do. There's going to be times that your partner falls short of their obligations and of their expectations. There's going to be times that your partner falls short of their abilities. You have to shoulder the load. And then there's also going to be times when you fall short of your expectations, when you fall short of your obligations, when you fall short of your abilities, and your partner's going to have to shoulder your load. It's the two of you, all in, all the time. You give each other your best, not the leftovers after the world has taken from you. There should never be in a relationship you or a me. It should always be we. You should be working on goals that you have set together, that you have created together, and you're both putting forth effort to accomplish. When one is weak, the other is strong. When one is down, the other can encourage and pull them back up. If you were running a race against somebody else, say a mile, and the other person is just one person, but you are two people, you and your partner, well, maybe you can run a half mile at pretty close to top speed, and your partner can pick up the other half mile and run at top speed. That's going to be a much better result than the one guy who has to run the mile all by himself. It's not a competition against each other. It's a competition that the both of you are in trying to last. It requires effort on both parts, and sometimes 100%. It requires a willingness to forgive and to extend grace that you did not even know that you had. Yeah, they might have pissed you off. Yeah, they might have upset you. And maybe they got a little loose with their mouth and they got disrespectful. I don't encourage any of those things. Those things are harmful to a relationship. But once the disrespect happens, if you add more disrespect to it, now there's twice as much disrespect going on. You're both being disrespectful to each other. That's harmful. That's a little harder to come back from than if only one person is disrespectful. You have to extend grace. You have to. Because you're going to need the grace extended to you. It is your life. It is your relationship. And the two of you are building it together. It can be anything that you want it to be. It can be grandiose. It can be modest. It's whatever the two of you come together and build. If you're arguing about who's going to do what, then nothing's going to get done. Imagine if you're laying bricks and you're trying to build a house. And one of you has got this plan to build this 2-story house. And the other one has got a plan to build a 1-story house. Well, you're not working on the same plan. There are going to be frustrations because this person is working counterproductive to this person. And I'll tell you another thing. Open communication. You must allow your partner to openly communicate with you. If you demonize their feelings, if they say, this is what I think, this is what I feel, you say, no, no, no. That's their feelings. That's how they think. That's what they feel. Don't contradict it. Listen to it. Hear it. What are you doing? If that's not the way it is, if they feel something and it's not the way it is, then what are you doing in your communication to miscommunicate? You have to think about these things. The empire is possible. Success is achievable. And your goals are not too grandiose. You can have it all. But only if you're working together. You have to build each other up. You have to encourage each other. There should not be another person on the planet who is a bigger fan of your partner than you are. Make sure that you cheer for them out loud. Make sure that you clap when they win. Make sure when they're not feeling their best that you're there as an encourager, that you're there as a coach, that you're there to provide them with the strength that they're lacking at that moment, because you are going to have the same moments and you're going to need the exact same thing in return. You need your partner to be there for you. But in order for that to take place, you have to be there for your partner. Even when you don't want to be. Even when they've upset you. Even when you're mad. You have to love them more than you're upset with them. It takes work. It takes effort. It's not for winner. It's not for wimps. It's not for people that quit. It's not for losers. It's for people who can persevere. A healthy relationship is for people that can forgive, that can learn, that can progress, that can move forward together, working together as a team. So I want you to think about that today. What can you do to better support your partner? Not what can your partner do to better support you. What can you do to better support your partner? You focus on you, and your partner will come along. I appreciate y'all listening today. If you're interested in some more thoughts like this, some positive motivation, I got these books here available on my website, markwcast.com. I got a special right now for 2 hardback covers. This one is a daily guide to improving the quality of your life. This one's a daily guide to improving the quality of your personal relationship. And I got one more coming. I'm in the middle of writing it now. It's almost done, but it's going to be a daily guide to improving your finances. I am excited for that one. But for right now, I have these 2. I'll leave a link to them in the description below. If you got anything out of this video today, I appreciate if you like the video and if you leave me a comment and tell me what works for you in your relationship. What have you discovered in your relationship that helps you get through hard times? What do you think is a founding principle? I'd like to hear from you in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe, click the notification bell. I appreciate you. And as always, up your averages.